Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to discuss critical path and how to get different float in critical path. Basically, we know of computation. First one is forward pass computation, and second one is your backward pass computation. What happen in forward pass computation? Basically, in this, we compute the time at which an event is expected to be completed at the earliest. Suppose in a problem, we have two event, starting event and end event. There is an activity. So starting event we represent by EI and end event we represent by EJ. And TEIJ it's your activity. You can also say this is your expected time. Now we take a simple problem where expected time given, and for different activity we have different expected time. Like in this problem we have different event like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the completion event for a project. Okay. Now, for example, we have an activity like 1, 2. The expected time for 1, 2 activity is 16. It may be in days, it may be in weeks, it may be in month. Now, how to calculate forward, how to calculate the earliest time in forward pass computation. Basically we take maximum time which is covered during the activity is called your earliest time. For event 1, because it is starting from here, there is no time, so we can say earliest time is 0. But for activity 2, there is maximum time, or you can say expected time is 16 weeks. So the earliest time for event 2 is 16. Next, for 3 event, the expected time is 20 weeks. So the earliest expected time is 20. For 4 activity, now you can see we have to come from 1 to 3, then 3 to 4. It means it 4 has to complete it and take 35 minutes. How? 20 plus 15. It means 35 week or minute or second, whatever. Now next one is fifth event. Fifth event, you can say fifth event, we can go by this path or by this path or by this path. You can say 125 or 135 or 1345. So we take the path which has maximum time, like we have in path 125 31 minute, 125, and then 135 we take 32 minute, and for 1345 we take 20 plus 15, it means 35 plus 5 40. It means we have to select 40 earliest time for event 5, that is 40 earliest time for event 5. Likewise for event 6 we select different path, and the maximum time, which path is maximum time, that path is selected. Like we have different path which takes time 52 weeks, 55 weeks, 40 weeks. So we have to select the path which take maximum time, which is 55. Now in backward pass computation we will start in next. So everyone, in backward pass computation, in this we compute the time by which must be completed at the latest. What is the meaning of latest? It means we have to take minimum time for complete an activity. Here we denote by starting event Li, latest time, and Lj by latest finish time. TEIJ, as we know, which represent expected time for an activity. We can see from the problem 6 is we can go in backward past computation from last event to first event. Last event to first event. From 6 we take maximum time, which is 55. Then for 5 event we have two paths, like we have 6 to 5, or we can go 6 4 5. 6 4 5 is not your path. We have to go in reverse direction. Always remember, we have to go in reverse direction in backward past computation. So 6 to 5, only one path, we have to go in backward past computation. So latest time for event 5 is 55 subtracted by 12, which is 43. Now for event 4 we have two paths, like we can go from 6 to 4, or we can go from 6 to 5 then 5 to 4. So we have to select the path which take minimum time, like 4 event take 38 minutes and 35 minutes. So we have to select 35. This is our latest time. Similarly for event 3 we have to select minimum time 31 or 20. We select 20. For 2 event we have 28 minutes, and for event 1 we have minimum time like 12, 0 or 15. So we have to select 0 time, latest time for event 1 where we started from. Okay. Now first we know what is critical path. Critical path is termed as critical because if any activity on this path is delayed by certain amount of time, the whole project is delayed by same amount of time. Now we know there are different type of floats. We have to calculate in a problem different type of floats. First we know float. There are three type of float: total float, free float and independent float. Float basically slack, how much the project delayed. Now how we calculate total float? It is simply we have to calculate by subtracting of latest finish time minus earliest finish time, or latest start time minus earliest start time. Now simply free float, how to calculate free float? Simply when we get for an activity total flow time, total finish time minus head event slack. Simultaneously independent float is dependent on free float, which is calculated as free float minus tail event slack. Now remember, total float is always greater than or is equal to free float, which is always greater than or is equal to independent float. Remember one thing also, for critical path, total float always equal to free float, and free float is always equal to independent float, which is almost equal to 0. Now we take a problem where we evaluate the value of total float, free float and independent float.